if you aren't already subscribed. What are you doing, man? There are about 2 billion people in this world with a YouTube account. Only 3,000 of you subscribe to me. That is outrageous. Go down there and press the subscribe button right now. Anyways, cue the goddamn intro. Hey, what's Ice Unleashed here today? I don't think I'm going to make a joke about it this time. Yes, another Close Ultimate video, but it's positive, so that's something, right? You guys don't complain about me being negative now. That's something, I guess. Anyways, without any further ado, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, let's take a look at the news at hand. Onto the Sonic Stadium with Sonic Rush. The Sonic Stadium previews. Sonic Colors Ultimate feels more right than ever before. Once again, not going to be reading out the whole interview because a lot of it was just pretty generic stuff like Sonic Colors is a great game and we're so glad it got remastered and all that, so there's important parts that show that the game is good, so yeah, let's get on with this. We had some brief playtime with the game and came away incredibly impressed. While screenshots illustrate a game that looks much darker than its Wii counterpart, those images don't really do the game justice. When you have a pad in your hand and look through Tropical Resort for yourself, the revised lighting and visual effects really makes sense and offers perhaps a corrected feeling of infiltrating Eggman's Interstellar Amusement Park's welcome area at night time. The textures and effects have all been improved, with the resolution amped up to a delicious 4K on PC and PS5 and Series X. Apart from that, it's going to be 1080p or, even worse, 720p on Switch. But crucially, the designs all stay true to the original game's creative intent. Seeing the egg points excitedly wave at you before plodding your way to bash you with a welcome sign is still as delightful to see in Colors Ultimate as it was the first time we played it. Starlight Carnival remains an absolutely beautiful landscape, and easily one of the best looking Sonic levels we've ever seen. Perhaps the one thing we would say about the visuals relate to the boost gameplay. When you collect generic white coloured wisp creatures, you can build up a boost meter. By holding down the B button, you can make Sonic blast through the stage at high speed. Doing this creates a visual effect that effectively conveys the velocity of Sonic's movement, but does blur the screen and environment to a degree that might risk detracting from the gorgeous scenery around you. You guys still have to choose between speed running the game or enjoy the delights of Planet Wisp at your own pace. So you've been hearing a lot of people complaining about the motion blur of Colors Ultimate because 3D section looks like it's too much, so you can't really see anything. Like when you're going just boosting by, you usually can see like stuff in the background, so but you can't do it in the Colors Ultimate. And also there's way too much motion blur in the 2D sections where you can barely see where you're going or where Sonic is on the screen, which is a problem, but I guess they could fix it, I don't know. But anyways, carrying on. Speaking of Wisps, while we weren't able to play the newly added Jade Ghost Wisp, which we understand will allow Sonic to face through solid walls, open up new areas for players to explore, we did get reacquainted with Laser, Drill, and Cube, and without the reliance on motion control, these feel a lot better to play this time around. Laser in particular appears to have been tweaked so that players have a choice of either holding the button down and using an analog stick to fine-tune their trajectory, or just bashing the button once to have Sonic automatically bounce towards the nearest opportunity. So you have noticed that the laser definitely looks way better to control because I've noticed that you can actually change direction, like you can do 360-degree turns now, which is good. You couldn't do that in the original. A major addition to the gameplay in Sonic Colors Ultimate is in the use of checkpoints. That isn't an addition. And the tail safe feature. Okay, never mind. But still, checkpoints aren't new. Oh wait, it says the use of I'm an idiot. Never mind. Carry on, go. The original Sonic Colors was pretty unforgiving when it responded to the mid-level falls and game overs. No, it wasn't. You barely died in that game. Who actually got a game over in that game? Apart from the crab sections. Seriously, nobody. Why these Sonic Stadium people suddenly agreeing with IGN and all that? I thought these people not to play the game. Seriously, come on. Forcing you to trudge through menus in order to get back into the action. This time, dying will take you back to a star post nearby, which is a welcome addition. It always did that. The tail save initially felt a little like hand holding, but it ended up being a useful and totally optional function. Is it? It's optional. Yes. Yes, wait. I don't think they mean like it's like a option like you can do in like settings or something. I think they probably just mean that you don't have to collect the tails heads, which that's not optional. That's just avoiding that's in the game. That is not optional, I'm sorry. Anyways, carrying on. You could use to collect a special token within a stage, and if you do so, and end up plummeting down to your doom afterwards, Tails flies over to pick you up and drop you off at the ledge of the bottomless pit that bested you. It's a good way for Sega to offer some additional help with some of the more cheap hazards in the game, without completely changing the level design to accommodate. When was Colors ever cheap with its level design? I'm failing to understand this. I mean, that might just be me, but I don't think that is just me, because a lot of people found Sonic Colors very easy. I've never heard anybody say that Sonic Colors was cheap with its hazards in the game. Now, well, stop complaining on Leash, just carry on with the interview. Or preview, even. Other quality of life changes include modification of Sonic's 2D jumping, which is a major bugbear of the original game for me. I thought Sonic Colors' jump was pretty good in my opinion. I thought it was the best jump for any modern Sonic game. Very easy to use for platforming, quite floated like the adventure games. I didn't see a problem with it, but that's just me. Which now feels a little more fluid with the blue blur's inertia, although still isn't perfect. As well as the wall jumping mechanic, which is now a lot easier to pull off. We can imagine that being quite useful in the later stages for sure. Can I just say that I think the double jump in Colors Ultimate has been made a bit more higher. I don't know if it's just me, but I've seen gameplay of it and it seems like the double jump is a bit higher, so I don't know if that's how they mean by more fluid or whatever. The jump's been better, but in my opinion, the double jump looks higher. We weren't able to play far enough to take advantage of the two other new major features in the game, the Rival Rush and the Customization Suite, but we did discover a number of the park tokens that you'll need to collect in order to unlock the latter. Special shoes, gloves, and visual effects and boosts are available for players to decorate Sonic with, to give your playthrough the extra little bit of flair. It should be a good way to encourage replayability of some of the short Act 3s, 4s, and 5s on a given planet. Honestly, I can't even lie. That is a pretty good incentive to replay the shorter levels, because I'm sure it's going to be way quicker to just get park tokens from those shorter levels, get S ranks from those, while comparing to the longer stages. Well, to be fair, the longer stages will have more park tokens in, and are more fun, but yeah, I think that is a pretty good incentive, so carrying on. We were able to hear a layer of the remix soundtrack during our playthrough of Tropical Resort, Sweet Mountain, and Starlight Carnival. Jun Sonoe is back with a vengeance, going over every single track himself with a fine-tooth comb and updating the soundtrack for a 2021 audience. While we did worry if that would result in a little too much guitar, fear not. Tomoyo Otani's original vision for the game remains intact and respected. Overall, you're going to get a flamboyant mix of synth-pop tracks with an added electro pump, along with themes that add that familiar Sonoe-san trademark guitar riff. The refreshing into boss music, in particular, is an example of how you can hear Jun's mad shredding at work. And that is pretty much the important parts of this preview from Sonic Stadium, so thank you, the Sonic Stadium, thank you. So overall, Sonic Colors Ultimate reviews sounding pretty good so far. Haven't heard a bad one yet, and that includes IGN and Nintendo Life. Both of those reviews, pretty positive. The basis of what they're saying is that, once again, Sonic Colors is back, an already good game, and it's been made better. That's all I've heard from that, and honestly, I think even the reviews know this, but some of the remixes in the game are inferior to the original. For example, IGN pointed out Sweet Mountain, that was a downgrade for that one in particular. But apart from that, yeah, Colors Ultimate is sounding pretty good so far. People are liking it, so I'm hoping that Colors Ultimate gets a good review score. I'm not sure if it'll get higher than the original, because by the looks of things, it doesn't seem like the game's aged terribly at all with their reviews, so I don't know, maybe this reviews will be good. Who knows? And then Sega will definitely want to be doing a lot more Ultimates and remasters. Maybe remakes of the adventure games, I don't know. But yeah, I hope this game does sell well too. And apart from that, that just wraps it for today's video. So yeah, reviews looking good, awesome sauce. Hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, especially that last one. And hope to see you next time. Peace!